Hey Spurs fan! We're back with another exclusive video and the hottest updates for you. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button so you never miss any news about the San Antonio Spurs. Let's get to the news. Could the San Antonio Spurs be on the verge of a historic season, dominating the Western Conference without their second-best player? With an impressive net rating and an undefeated start, the Spurs are proving their mettle, all while De'Aaron Fox remains sidelined. As Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper step up to share the point guard duties, the question looms: how far can this team go with Victor Wembanyama leading the charge? In the realm of the NBA, it's not an exaggeration to assert that the San Antonio Spurs stand as the preeminent force in the Western Conference. With the best net rating in the league, the Spurs are currently one of only two undefeated teams in the West, alongside the Oklahoma City Thunder. What makes this achievement even more astounding is that the Spurs are navigating this success without their second-best player, De'Aaron Fox, who has yet to take the court this season. Instead, the Spurs have seamlessly adapted, with Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper skillfully sharing point guard responsibilities, showcasing the team's depth and versatility. The emergence of Victor Wembanyama as a dominant force in the league is a cornerstone of the Spurs' success. As he ascends toward being recognized as one of the best players globally, the anticipation builds for Fox's return. Once he is back and acclimated, many expect the Spurs to solidify their status as a powerhouse. The Los Angeles Lakers find themselves in a parallel situation, having thrived without their top players. Both franchises are grappling with a good problem: a surplus of capable ball handlers, which could complicate their rotations as they aim for optimal performance. This dilemma mirrors a historical trend in the NBA where teams with multiple high-usage players often face challenges in finding a cohesive rhythm. Recent seasons have shown how teams like the Lakers have thrived when their star players are healthy and synchronized. Lakers insider Jovan Boha pointed out, "It's a great problem to have, and they will figure it out," emphasizing that the ability of players like Castle, Harper, and Austin Reeves to function off the ball will ultimately shape their team's success. With the Spurs still yet to see their core trio on the floor together, the anticipation builds: how will they balance their offensive strategies with significant talent vying for touches? As both teams navigate these complexities, the implications could stretch far beyond the current season. Injuries aside, the Spurs and Lakers face potential roster decisions looming on the horizon. With key players locked into contracts, the Spurs have the flexibility to consider trade scenarios if their trio fails to gel as expected. Boa's insight resonates: how much those guys can play off the ball is going to determine the viability of that trio. As the season progresses, the Spurs will need to find the right balance between individual talent and team dynamics, setting the stage for a captivating narrative as they strive for greatness. What will unfold as the Spurs integrate Fox back into the mix? The answer could redefine their championship aspirations. As the San Antonio Spurs continue to thrive without De'Aaron Fox, the potential impact of his eventual return looms large over the team's future. The Spurs are currently riding a wave of momentum, but the integration of Fox is likely to shift dynamics significantly. With the addition of a player of Fox's caliber, the Spurs could elevate their already formidable offense to new heights. This could lead to a more fluid and cohesive unit, allowing them to capitalize on mismatches and maintain their status as one of the top teams in the Western Conference. However, with increased talent comes the challenge of managing egos and responsibilities, particularly in balancing the roles of emerging stars like Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, and Dylan Harper. The buzz around the league is palpable as analysts and fans alike speculate on how the Spurs will navigate this delicate situation. Comments from league insiders suggest that the Spurs front office is keenly aware of the balancing act at hand. With both Harper and Castle having showcased their potential, other teams are closely monitoring their development and trade value. The market is ripe for deals, especially as franchises look to bolster their rosters for a championship run. If the Spurs trio can't find a way to coexist seamlessly, it could prompt a strategic move that reshapes the team's composition, shifting the balance of power in the Western Conference. Looking ahead, several scenarios could unfold as the Spurs approach this pivotal moment in their season. Should they manage to harness the raw talent of their roster, the Spurs could solidify their place as a perennial contender. Alternatively, if internal conflicts arise, fans might witness a trade that sends shockwaves through the league, possibly bringing in a veteran presence or a more complementary player. As the Spurs strategize for both the immediate and long-term future, the stakes are high. Transitioning into their next chapter, the Spurs must not only focus on their current roster but also on how to sustain their success amid the ever-evolving landscape of the NBA. The next phase of their journey promises to be as exhilarating as their current performance, setting the stage for what comes next in this captivating saga. As the anticipation builds for the upcoming matchup, can Darko Rajakovic's controversial comments about the Spurs ignite a fire in San Antonio that fuels their performance on the court? With tensions rising and emotions running high, how will the Spurs respond to this unexpected challenge? Stay tuned as we dive into the drama surrounding this game and explore the impact of these provocative statements on both teams' mindsets. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Antonio Spurs. In the lead-up to the highly anticipated matchup between the Toronto Raptors and the San Antonio Spurs, Darko Rajakovic, the Raptors head coach, found himself at the center of attention not only for his team's strategies but for his outspoken remarks regarding the Spurs. Rajakovic, known for his candid demeanor, took the opportunity to express his views on the Spurs' recent performance, which he characterized as lackluster and uninspired. His comments ignited a firestorm of debate among fans and analysts alike, as the Spurs, a franchise renowned for its historical success and tactical acumen, appeared to be struggling to find their identity in the current season. Rajakovic's words, tinged with a mix of confidence and provocation, aimed to embolden his players while simultaneously challenging the Spurs to rise to the occasion. As Rajakovic dissected the Spurs' gameplay, he highlighted their apparent weaknesses, particularly in their defensive schemes. He pointed out that the Spurs had been unable to effectively contain their opponents, often allowing easy baskets that could swing the momentum in favor of their rivals. This assertion served not only as a critique but also as a rallying cry for his own team, emphasizing the importance of capitalizing on opportunities and exploiting the holes in the Spurs' defense. By painting a vivid picture of the Spurs' vulnerabilities, Rajakovic sought to instill a sense of urgency and focus in his players, pushing them to approach the game with an aggressive mindset, ready to seize the moment and dictate the pace. In addition to his analysis of the Spurs' tactical shortcomings, Rajakovic also delved into the psychological aspect of the game, suggesting that the Spurs might be feeling the weight of expectations, particularly given their storied legacy. The pressure to uphold the franchise's reputation could be a double-edged sword, influencing their performance on the court. By calling attention to this mental component, Rajakovic aimed to exploit any signs of doubt or hesitation within the Spurs' ranks, positioning his Raptors as the more fearless and determined squad. He emphasized the importance of mental fortitude and resilience, urging his players to play with a chip on their shoulders, unencumbered by the history that loomed large over their opponents. As the day of the game approached, the anticipation reached a fever pitch. Rajakovic's bold statements not only fueled the rivalry between the two franchises but also served as a reminder of the ever-evolving nature of the NBA landscape. The Spurs, who once dominated the league with their disciplined approach and team-oriented play, now found themselves in a position where they had to prove their worth against a Raptors team eager to make its mark. Rajakovic's comments, while controversial, were a calculated risk designed to energize his players and send a message to the league that the Raptors were not to be underestimated. With the stage set and emotions running high, all eyes turned to the court, where words would soon be put to the ultimate test. As the tension in the air thickens and the atmosphere crackles with anticipation, the controversy surrounding the match takes on a life of its own, igniting the passions of players and fans alike. This is no ordinary game, it's a battleground where emotions run high, and every decision made by the referee is scrutinized under a microscope. Players find themselves caught in the crossfire of this heated debate, their focus sharpened by the stakes that have been raised. Each whistle, each foul, and every missed opportunity reverberates far beyond the pitch, as the narrative of the controversy becomes an integral part of the unfolding drama. The players, fully aware of the weight of the moment, channel their frustration and determination into every sprint, tackle, and shot, transforming the match into a fierce contest that transcends the sport itself. As the players take their positions, the echoes of the controversy linger, fueling a palpable intensity that is almost tangible. The fans, too, are not immune to the electric atmosphere, their voices rise in a cacophony of chants and jeers, adding to the symphony of emotions. Supporters of both teams feel a sense of duty to defend their honor, and every pass that goes awry or shot that sails wide serves as a reminder of the stakes involved. The players can sense the weight of their supporters' expectations, driving them forward with an urgency that is almost primal. This is not just about victory, it's about redemption and proving a point. The fire ignited by the controversy becomes a catalyst for performance, pushing athletes to dig deeper and find that extra gear hidden within. As the match unfolds, the narrative of the controversy weaves itself into the very fabric of the game, influencing strategies and decisions on the fly. Coaches, too, find themselves swept up in the fervor, making tactical adjustments not only based on the flow of the game but also in reaction to the charged emotions swirling around them. The players, acutely aware of the stakes, adopt a fierce mentality that pushes the boundaries of sportsmanship. Each tackle is executed with precision, each shot aimed with conviction, as the desire to prove their worth becomes almost obsessional. The match evolves into a microcosm of the broader conflict, with every moment steeped in significance, every play a potential turning point that could either validate or challenge the prevailing narrative. In this whirlwind of emotions, the game becomes a canvas for expression, where every player channels their feelings into their performance. The controversy acts as a double-edged sword, driving some to greater heights while causing others to falter under the pressure. In the stands, the deafening roars of the crowd create an atmosphere akin to that of a gladiatorial arena, where every cheer and boo reverberates, amplifying the players' resolve. As the clock ticks down, the intensity reaches a fever pitch, and the line between triumph and despair blurs. With every heartbeat echoing the urgency of the moment, the players understand that they are not just competing for points, they are battling for pride, for legacy, and for the chance to rewrite the narrative that has gripped the hearts of fans and athletes alike. This match, fueled by controversy, becomes an unforgettable chapter in the saga of their sport. The opinions of the club's supporters weave a rich tapestry of emotions, experiences, and expectations, reflecting the essence of what it means to be part of this community. For many fans, allegiance to the club is not merely a pastime, it is a profound commitment that transcends generations. They often recount personal narratives of their first encounters with the team, the palpable excitement of attending live matches, and the shared camaraderie with fellow supporters. These stories serve as a testament to the club's ability to unite people from diverse backgrounds, showcasing how the colors and emblem of the team can evoke a sense of belonging and identity. The supporters see their club as an extension of themselves, a symbol of hope and resilience that binds them during both triumphs and trials. Amidst the high expectations that come with loyalty, there exists a nuanced dialogue among the supporters regarding the club's management and performance. While many fans express unwavering faith in the team's potential to soar to new heights, others voice their frustrations over decisions made by the board or coaching staff. This divergence of opinion often ignites passionate discussions in forums, social media platforms, and even in the stands during matches. The fervor with which they debate tactics, player selections, and transfer strategies illustrates their deep investment in the club's success. Supporters articulate a desire for transparency and accountability, yearning for a management approach that reflects their own dedication and passion for the team. The emotional landscape of the fans also encompasses the highs and lows of the sporting journey, with each match acting as a chapter in a larger narrative. When the team triumphs, the elation is palpable, with jubilant celebrations echoing in the streets and local pubs as supporters come together to revel in their shared victory. Conversely, during periods of struggle or disappointment, the atmosphere shifts dramatically, with many fans expressing their concern and disillusionment. Yet, this emotional roller coaster is an integral part of the experience, as it fosters a sense of solidarity among supporters. They often rally around one another during tough times, reinforcing the notion that true loyalty is measured not just in moments of glory, but also in the resolve to stand together through adversity. Ultimately, the opinions of the club's supporters are characterized by a fierce loyalty that shapes the very culture of the team. Their voices resonate in the stadium, whether in chants that echo through the stands or in the heartfelt discussions that take place long after the final whistle. The club becomes a canvas upon which they paint their hopes, dreams, and frustrations, creating a dynamic relationship that continually evolves. As they navigate the complexities of their passion, supporters remind us that being a fan is not simply about the game, it is about belonging to a community that thrives on shared experiences and collective aspirations. Their unwavering spirit fuels the heartbeat of the club, making it not just a team, but a cherished part of their lives. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about our San Antonio Spurs, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video, Spurs fans.